KZMB All Zombie Radio.
My screen might be frozen. My screen might be frozen. I don't really know. It might be frozen. Okay. Okay.
I can't see my face. I can't see my face. I can't see my
This is typical. Well, you're centered. So,
Okay.
oh, aha! Just in case you wanted to hear it double, here it is on my phone because I didn't close the window. Hilarious. Okay. Wow, rough. All right. Anyway, I don't even know if my intro played because it doesn't seem like it did because I didn't hear it on the phone, but it's fine. Hello, everybody. Welcome to an episode of Finding Found, the show in which we may or may not find things that may or may not have been found on on NBC's hit television series Found. and I have nothing pulled up because I'm afraid to open more tabs. That it might do something to the computer, but I gotta do it anyway. So here we go. Let's see if we can find the stuff we need. All right, we are here to discuss the 20th episode of the second season of NBC's Found, entitled Missing While something that I will say momentarily. Missing while independent.
Well, there
Miss
you go.
Independent. Okay, anyway. Because that's what I thought of. Anyway. Missing While Independent, the 20th episode, was directed by Nikhil Panis and written by Sonay Hoffman. And dropped, well, just yesterday evening at the butt crack of evening. I don't know, that's not right. Dusk, the butt crack of dusk. You know, you can say the butt crack of dawn, but like we don't really say it for dusk. I guess it doesn't really work that way. Anyway, we do have the ratings, my friends. We do have the ratings. And the ratings are
Already?
yeah, I know, it's surprising, right? I'm surprised. Normally we don't receive them this early. It is down again.
Ugh.
Yeah. So on episode 18, it was 2.1. Oh, hey, Durga. Missing while a casualty was 2.24, and now we're at 2.07. We're back down. Okay, now we do have both the titles for the upcoming 2 episodes, so now we have all the deets. Rewatching Buffy with my 2025 brain, I have issues. Yeah, like our frontal cortex are fully developed and it just doesn't hit the same.
Right.
But I still love it, but it anyway. But we have to take a step back from that right now, and I wish that we could just keep going with Buffy. But I'm a completionist, and so we'll finish this out. Finish this out. I don't know about you. Okay, so full transparency. I did not finish this episode, not because I was like, ugh, and turned it off, but because I was like, I am really busy and I have parent teacher conferences and I can't do anything and I haven't even been able to watch TikTok. So I've been able to watch TikTok for like 2 hours a day, whereas normally I watch it for like 5. So not as cool. But anyway, let's table Buffy. There's hella grooming. Durga. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, so we will get back to Found and we're going to talk about this episode. Okay. I didn't finish it because I was too busy. I mean, like just like insanely busy. I've been getting up at the butt crack of dawn. Since I was just talking about that, to literally work on stuff for that day. Like that's how busy I've been. And then I'm like, my husband's been doing like all of the putting away laundry and cooking because like I cannot handle it right now. I'm not okay. I just have to get through the next like 3 days. And then it'll be smooth sailing. Not really. It will be miserable until June. But cuz it's going to be go go go. You know, Kira, cuz you also are going to have to be go go go.
Yeah. And I have a kindergarten graduate and a high school graduate.
We're all doing the same thing. We're all doing graduations.
Yep.
We are all doing graduation. I'm going to a college graduation. My kids are graduating. We're all doing, not my personal children, my students are graduating. So I don't want to have any personal children. So we're all doing graduation, and then on top of that, there is the camp over Memorial Day weekend, which is just right at immediately following the graduation for me.
So my first graduation is 2 days after I get back home from camp.
Oh, okay. Great.
And then my daughter's birthday is 2 days after that. And then she graduates from high school about 3
Ooh,
weeks after that.
let's talk birthday presents when we're done with this. Because you know, Auntie Bridget will send some stuff home for the kiddos. I hopefully have enough room in my suitcase because you know I like to go overboard. Anyway, Turka says it was boring.
Did I tell you they're all gonna be there? Every kid.
Every kid is gonna be there.
Every kid.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Then there has to be a serious conversation. Literally half of my suitcase already is already packed, and it's filled with gifts for the podcast.
Oh.
So, but anyway, I can Squishmallows will not take up that much room. I can cram them in there.
I still have to get my Survivor Swap stuff.
Oh, girl. Okay. Anyway, see, we want to talk about anything but this episode right now. They need to go back to Sir and Gabby's dynamic being the focal point. It feels almost like a secondary story at this point. Is there a main story? No. There's not.
Do you want me to tell you what you missed?
We'll deal with it when we get to it. I'll tell you like where I stopped watching. I had like 10-ish minutes left, I think. So, okay. I don't know. Okay, I don't know how it ends, so it could have changed my opinion had I finished it. But I will tell you, I felt like, okay, I'm a bit frustrated. I'm a bit frustrated for a variety of reasons, right? Okay. So we've got, just roll it. That makes everything fit. Yeah, I know, right? I'm gonna have to. I normally fill up an entire suitcase with just clothes, but I'm not gonna have that as an option this year. Or I'm checking 2 bags. I don't know. Maybe there's a gift suitcase and a clothes suitcase, but
wait, maybe the second check bag is free. Do they still do that?
Nah, girl, they got rid of that.
Damn.
Even Southwest got rid of their free check bags, I think. I know. Monsters.
What the hell?
Yeah, I know. We keep going back to this. We're flying this year, which normally, you know, we drive, so it's like not an issue. But we're tired of the drive because it's so long, and we have to like, I have to be at graduation this year. Normally I'm not their teacher. So normally I can be like, peace, deuces, I'm not helping clean or nothing. See ya. Not everybody's even left, and I'm out of here. I mean, I am gonna have to do vacuum bags for sure. And that's the problem. Like, it's only a 3-day weekend that we're there. Like, I'm there. We'll get there Thursday night. I'm there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then we leave on Monday. So that's like what, 4 days worth of clothes that I need to wear with one outfit that I'm wearing. You know,
we're gonna be there a little longer.
I know you guys are gonna be there for like a full week or whatever.
Yeah,
which is fun. I'm glad you're doing that with the kids. But girl, you know, I've been there for lots of times with a lot of time there. There's not much left for me to see anymore. You know what I mean? But I still enjoy it. I still like going. Anyway, okay, so Takeerah and I are both going to a convention. Let me clarify what we're talking about. We're going to a convention. It's called The Camp. It happens in Peachtree City, Georgia. And it is all Walking Dead related. However, they also have from
Yes, they
guest
did.
this year. So just kind of like a horror convention, basically, but mainly Walking Dead. That was kind of that's the start of it, was the Walking Dead people. So, and the nice thing about it is this convention, it's smaller, like in terms of like amount of guests in comparison to like, I've also been to like Atlanta Comic Con, which is like huge, but they do more personalized like special events, which is kind of cool. So, and it's very like, they cap how many people can be in the event. So everything is a little more intimate, which is nice. It's my favorite thing about it. So, like, for instance, they're doing an Emily Kinney concert and it's sold out twice, and they've given out tickets twice to it now, trying to like appease as many people as possible. But like the convention rooms that they're using are small, and it's just not going to be a lot of room. I was able to get a ticket. I'm so
Nice.
thankful I was able to get a ticket. But anyway, so you get to like kind of hang out with Walking Dead stars a little bit more. Plus, I've worked handling for them before, so I like know some of the actors now and like get to talk to them and chat with them, which is fun.
The only thing
It's
I've
fun.
bought so far is the From photo op.
Oh, did you?
Yes,
Look at you, money
had to.
bags.
I was like,
No, yeah, I'm glad you did that. That's good.
I usually buy like 4 photo ops, so
Yeah,
I just got
just
that
did the
one.
one. Yeah, that makes sense.
But I
Plus,
have
girl, how many
to.
times can we take the same pictures with the same
Yeah.
people? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the people are repeat visitors, which is, and like honestly, I don't even really buy merch anymore. I mean, I don't need any more. One, as you can see behind me, kind of. But two, I still have boxes of merch like not even out. Like I have way too much stuff that I'm just not willing to part with yet.
Oh my God. Okay, maybe this will be our curve kind of back to the show.
Okay, okay, okay.
This is for you and for everyone watching. I know that usually, and it might happen tonight, you hear us go, "Hey, Marcus,"
Yeah.
because to explain, Marcus is our friend. I brought him to the camp last year for the first time. He had a blast. I met him in a Facebook group for The Walking Dead. And then when I created my own Facebook group for The Walking Dead, he became like a co leader with me. So we've been like besties for a few years now. He sent me for Christmas a signed Shanola Hampton photo.
Stop it. That is so cute. I love
Yes.
that. What
I
a
like
sweet guy.
screamed when I opened it.
Oh, he's such a sweet guy. He's so like mild mannered. I
Hmm.
love him. I really just love him. He's like so shy and like kind of standoffish, but like he's like such a sweetheart.
I'm trying to help him find friends his age. I'm like double his age, guys, so he
Yeah, I
can't.
know he's like in his 20s. We're too old for him. He should be hanging out with
Yeah.
other people. Is Mitchell coming?
No.
God, I haven't heard from Mitchell in a while.
And
I sent him a message recently just to check in on him, but
he paid for his stuff and he's not coming.
mm, well, that was nice of him.
I know that Miami is so grateful.
Yeah, that's sweet. Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyway, Shanola Hampton, let's get back to the show. This is exciting though. And if ever Durga, you ever want to meet us, girl, meet us in Georgia, honestly, because we just like
Yeah.
going there.
Yeah.
We just like being there, honestly. But I turns out I might be at a convention. It's not for me. I'm going to like maybe help a friend in October in Greenville, North Carolina. I think it's called Big Lick, I think is what it's called. Um I would like to do New York Comic Con, but I'm pretty sure I missed the cutoff for press access because I was pregnant, so I didn't apply because that would have been when my due date was. Um your mom and sister live in Atlanta. Durga,
What?
come hang out with us.
Durga, I will be there for a week.
Come hang out with us. Yeah, so no, we love to go to Georgia. We do love
Yeah.
to go to Georgia. We usually I go once a year. Kira, as of the last couple of years, has gone once a year now.
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
I go at minimum once a year. There are some years I've been there twice, so it just depends on the year. 3 times. 3 times in 2022.
Is that
I
for the
was there. I was there
finale?
for Fandemic. I was there for. Oh my god, no! Was I there 4 times that year? That can't be right. That's insane. It is Memorial Day weekend, so the end of this month. It is. I will get in the evening of the 22nd, and we'll be there the 22nd. The convention is the 23rd, the 24th, the 25th. I leave on the 26th, but like not until the evening. And then Takira, I don't know what dates you're there for.
So I'll be there from the 20th to the 27th.
Mhm.
And it's insane because apparently now I have a caravan of people following me because every
I saw you talking to offer to do the film
yeah.
locations. Yeah.
Because every year, like, I go to the same locations like a dork and take pictures and stuff. And I have them all marked off on Google Maps. Like, my Google Maps look crazy for Georgia because it's just nothing but a bunch of Walking Dead locations all over the place. But there's still spots that I haven't hit yet. So Linda's like, no, no, no. Uh, Look, let me say this quietly. She's like, I trespass. And
Bruh.
I was like, well, I want to trespass.
Ah, not I want to trespass. You heard it here, folks. You heard it here first. Get them. Get them. um ah. Oh, you'll be in DC for a week. That's well, that's all right.
Oh.
And it might have to be next year. You're saving money for your UK visit. That's exciting that you're doing the UK.
Listen, if you just so happen to be a fan of The Best Man or Lost or From, Harold Perrineau is going around and signing his bottles of Sable Bourbon, which, if you've ever seen me in front of my nerd shelf, I got a bottle of Sable Bourbon waiting for him to sign it sitting there. So if he comes to New York, New Jersey, or Pennsylvania, I'll be going there too.
Oh, okay, that's fun.
Yeah.
I know. Are you a little bit sad that you didn't go to the premieres and stuff this week? I
I
am. I had
am.
FOMO bad
Yeah, I kept looking at it when the tickets were available, and I'm like, because
because you're
so
so much closer now.
yeah, I was tempted, but I already have like so my schedule for work is like already set until May
Mm,
30th.
yeah, they're
So
not. They're not super great about announcing things early either.
yeah,
It's always like super last minute. So for those of you who don't know, Mercutio, yeah, girl. Uh, we love Harold Perrineau. My husband says that he's just wandering from apocalypse to apocalypse
yeah.
because he's been in so many. He's been in so many like zombie and like horror related things, and it's just very funny. But anyway, okay, so yeah, so for those of you that don't know, this week there were actually two early screenings of AMC's The Walking Dead Dead City. There was one at rooftop screening or something like that it's called.
Yeah.
And so that was had like a little panel. Dalton, what's his face, with the
Mm.
hosts all of those, especially if it's in New York. He does like all the East Coast stuff. And then the next night they were at Paley Fest also doing a screening, which my co-host, the guy who runs the podcast that I'm a part of, got to attend both, and I am so jealous. I was so
Wow.
jealous. And he doesn't understand this, but like I am obsessed with a particular type of merchandise, like fan merchandise.
Hmm.
I am really, this is like, I don't know why I go feral over this stuff. Anything that is given out that is a free promotional item,
Oh yeah.
relate, I will spend money for.
Yep. Yeah.
Do you know what I have coming tomorrow? I bought I bought the rally towel that they gave out at the Mets game. Do I care about the Mets? No. Do I need a rally towel? No. Did I spend $15 on it? On a free promotional item? Yes. I always tell Dave, I'm like, Dave, do they give out stuff? Do they give out free stuff? Like anytime he goes to anything that I don't get to go to, if I get to go, then baby, if it ain't nailed down, is coming home with me.
Okay.
I will take flyers. I will take table tents, anything that's like label. I will take anything.
I have a
I'm actually,
promotional flyer story for you.
I actually this is my junk journal. I started a junk journal now to have a place to put all my weird stuff. Here, let me show you. I started it. Like this is from
Oh,
like our first trip to Sonoy,
no,
where I like.
look, I can't see you or me. Remember
Oh,
my
that's right.
technical
Never mind.
difficulties.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
Durga, you look at it. So this is like a bookmark I got for free at like a comic book store. Like any like little thing, I saved it. Anyway, I have plans for my junk finally, but um so I'm constantly like, did you get like free stuff? So when he went to the Daryl Dixon premiere, he got like the tote bag and like the popcorn and everything. And I was like, did you grab extras? Because that's the thing I do. Like when I go, I grab extras and then that way I can give it out to other people that I love, like just in case they didn't get one. He never does.
So,
He takes the allotted amount. What a rule follower.
right. We we of course went to the double feature, the back to back Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead in movie theaters for like, what was it, like a weekend or something like that?
Yeah, I missed it, but I have the poster from it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So of course we went, and I freaked out when I saw that they were giving those posters away, and I was like, "Oh, I need a poster." And Richie's mom is a huge Walking Dead fan too.
Is she? I didn't know
Yeah,
that. That's so cute.
and of course I stole her a poster. So her poster now looks better than mine because mine has been to hell and back, and no
Yours has
matter
been
how,
through several moves.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it looks crazy, and I don't care how crazy it looks. I keep taping it up and putting it back on the wall.
Mine is like rolled up somewhere. I like won't even touch it. It's like rolled up. Oh my gosh, I love that. Durga says my sister works in exper- experiential marketing. Wow, I couldn't read that for a second. I may have done something wicked and stole something from a set. I want the tea girl. Oh my gosh, I love that. Yeah, I do have a couple set things. I weirdly bought a urinal. That's right. I own a urinal from The Walking Dead.
I'm hoping actually to be able to get something cool because they're gonna be there as a vendor, right? What's it?
Dang,
What's
that's
it?
crazy.
Yes.
They are. They are. Jessica just confirmed it in a chat the other day. So yeah, they're gonna be there. I was able to get a Barrington House brick. So for like
Nice.
really reasonable, like $20. It was like extremely reasonably priced. I was very surprised. Probably because they're tired of lugging bricks around, honestly.
Mm. Oh, Miami is a big Tara fan, so I'm gonna have to get a photo op with Tara and her too.
Oh, yeah, that would be sweet.
Yeah.
That would be sweet. All right. Let's knuckle down. We're too excited. We're like excited to go.
Yeah.
Because it's in this month. So now it's like time to talk about it. But okay, let's do what we came here to do. Sorry, Durga, you've been so patiently waiting for us to talk about this show. Maybe you said it was kind of boring, so maybe you don't really care. But also I love you because then you just show up to hang out with us, and I love that.
No, they
Um,
literally waited for the last like 2 minutes to like try to change our minds about the entire episode, I think.
okay. All right, let me get the script pulled up. We're gonna do script. We're gonna go through. I just need to see it so I like a reminder of what happened and what, at what time. Um Sorry if you're hearing me clickety clacky here. Okay. Nope. Moving on.
I kind of enjoyed how um I hate that I don't remember people's names. Shows that switch characters every week like this, I, I have issues
It's just
remembering
like
names.
there's so many things to keep track
Yeah.
of. And also I have little to no investment. Now I will say there were a couple things in this that I was like, you must be tripping. Um, but some things also really made me laugh. So
Yeah,
why is it
me
doing this to
too.
me?
I laughed out loud like on a few moments.
Short ad before it'll let me access this website now for some reason. And I swear it's not wiki because I won't even go on a wiki anymore while we're live streaming because it bottoms out my bandwidth so bad. I tried it during the Buffy episode and I was like, never mind.
What are the odds that an autograph would stay on my wall piece?
What's your wall piece?
It's the little um thing with the windmill on the front.
Oh, like the wall. The wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
you. You'd have to do a paint pen, I feel like,
Okay.
for it to be successful. That
I'm
would be
trying
my
to think.
suggestion.
Alexandria people there. I'm so sorry, guys. We're supposed to be talking about Found.
We are. Let's talk about Found. Let's get it over with.
Okay.
We're too
So
excited.
let's see. It starts off with wait.
It's Jamie. It's Jamie being Jamie.
Oh yeah, he's at the bus station, right? Okay, yeah.
And
He
I'll
works.
read you what it says.
Okay.
Dear Jamie, today is your 13th birthday. You've been away from me for 7 long years. I'm trying to hang on and hold on to hope, but it feels like I'm falling and there's nobody to catch me because my husband is a dirtbag. Where are you, baby? Where are you? That's what it says. Jamie's at the bus station. I don't know. This episode is kind of all over the place, honestly.
Yeah.
I will state that okay, so let me give you like my first impression of it because I haven't gotten to the end. I cared more about this side story than I have about other side stories in probably a pretty long time,
Yep.
honestly. But to have such a strong episode as the last episode and to follow it up with this
Mm.
makes me want to.
I was trying to figure out how to describe the episode. And all I kept thinking, because I never could figure out a way to properly describe it. So
Yeah.
I kept going, how do you describe something that like you don't hate,
Hmm.
but like, okay, it's on.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that way about the Big Bang Theory.
Not my Sheldon.
I know you love Sheldon. It's too formulaic. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
I discovered something.
it takes the pressure off, thinking wise, which is why I've watched it. I've watched a lot of it, but I don't and I get invested in storylines, don't get me wrong. I do in like relationship storylines. But it's also like I could take it or leave it.
Um, so at first I don't know why I do this, but I avoid sitcoms unless someone like forces me to sit down and watch them.
Well,
And
they don't require a lot out of you, you know? So it's
yeah,
like it's not very like deep thinking. And again, it's too formulaic. It's like there's no weight to anything, there's no
right.
risk. Everybody's gonna be fine, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. And it's like the previous episode never happened.
Right.
And I don't like
Oh,
that. I
I
don't like
don't
that.
like it.
I need a I'm okay with sitcoms that have continuation.
Mhm.
Like, but that wasn't always the case and it isn't always the case now. It's
Yeah.
kind of what they switched to, but not always.
But I did I don't know if I told you when I got the job at the hospital, I had to get my transcripts from the high school. So I of course obsessively studied my report card, well, my grades, not my report cards. Um, I freaking got an A in physics.
Okay,
I was
girl.
like, what the heck is
I'm
I don't
sorry.
even
Okay, Einstein.
I don't even remember taking physics and I got an A in physics. I was like, what the hell? I guess now I see why I like the Big Bang Theory.
Well, no, I like the science stuff of it. It's just like it reuses jokes, which is I forgot who writes it, but it's like a specific person's. It's like it's not a David Kelly show because he does like dramas. But anyway, it's a certain person. It's the same person that did Will and Grace. So like a
Oh.
lot of the jokes have been reused. Like they were used in
Mm-mm.
Will and Grace, they're used in The Big Bang Theory. It's just like very sitcom-y.
So also the way I get sucked into certain shows, like I'm gonna admit, ugh, God help me in front of all of you, Lori, Sarah Wayne Callies,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
is why decided to watch The Walking Dead.
That's so funny. Dude, what did you watch her in? Was she in the
Prison
American
Break.
Prison Break? That's right. She was in Prison Break. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. That's so
So
funny.
sometimes people like will just suck
Yeah,
me
yeah.
into a
No, I get
show.
that. I get that. And
Um,
I was
sorry.
ride or die for Big Bang Theory for a number of years. Do not get me wrong. I just
I
I
mean,
lost interest. I lost
it's
interest.
not for everybody. And
But
then
that's how I
as
feel about it now is like I don't hate it. Like if it's on, I'll like just leave it on because
Mhm.
it's like fine and I don't have to pay attention. I can walk away. Like kind of like The Office. I've watched The Office a million times. Now
Yeah,
I love The Office. That
I do too.
I don't feel the same way about The Office as I do about Big Bang Theory, but
I love New Girl.
me too. That's I actually so New Girl I can't put on because I'll get too invested and then I stop doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Right.
I think we might both have ADHD right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have never been formally diagnosed and it has been called into question a lot in the last couple weeks.
I 1000% believe that I've been an undiagnosed ADHD for a long time.
I'm now concerned because we've tried to talk about this show like 5 times and we still haven't done it. Durga says she's never watched Big Bang. And that in her notes, she literally just has Lena, and honestly, everyone is just tripping. And that an A in physics is a really big deal to Kira. It is a big deal. That's good. It's really good. Okay, let's just get it over with. All right.
Okay.
So Jamie's at the bus station, as you said, Takira.
Uh-huh.
He's reading this journal. He's gonna be the bait. Carrie's supposed to come show up. Okay. Margaret's mad about it. She doesn't want to deal with it. Um, she's violent. Durga, I'm not going to read that right now because it's going to get us off topic again, and I know it. So I'm just going to keep going. I love you so much. We'll come back to it. Okay. So, yeah, Trent's like dealing with it. He's like, don't worry, he's going to be safe. It's all fine. And then anyway, a coffee cup shows up and does it say traitor? I couldn't read it. I was in the car at that scene. So I didn't want to die. So what did it say on the cup? Do you remember?
Oh. uh,
Doesn't matter.
uh,
India, hi.
Judas?
It said Judas. I thought it was a J at the beginning. I was like,
Okay.
that's interesting.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. Okay, Carrie. Okay. All right. So then the hospital calls Gabby, and Gabby's like, why is the hospital calling me? And then she answers the phone, and it is someone that I am supposed to recognize, but I do not.
Wait, who was it?
I don't remember
Um,
her name. It's said like a million times in this episode. I can't remember it.
yeah, I don't remember.
But anyway, I don't yeah, what's her name? I'm looking for it. I'm so sorry. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's the other thing. It doesn't matter. I'm so sorry to say that. She's a beautiful woman. I'm sure she's a lovely girl. I just didn't I know I'm supposed to know who you are. Who are you?
Yeah.
And then they're talking about Tony, and I'm like, I know I'm supposed to remember who that is. I don't. Because you've introduced a new person every episode.
Yeah.
Actually, you've introduced an entire cast of characters every episode, and I cannot keep track of all of them and their names. I
At
can't.
some point, I just stopped trying to care about what their names were.
I can't, and I don't care. I just can't care.
If you're not core cast from episode 1, I don't know your name.
Oh, Lord have mercy. That's throwback. Okay, so Durga said, wait. After all that Jenny went through, she's still an escort. Amen. Amen. She's still an escort? What in the world? Jenny was one of their cases. The gallery security guard kidnapped her because she was in love with her. Oh, I do kind of vaguely remember
Yeah.
that. But do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's too many characters.
Yeah. But also, I'm so sorry, Durga. I'm obsessed with Orphan Black. I love you. Haha.
Okay. Okay. We'll just I know. I knew we couldn't talk about it. I knew you were obsessed with this. I knew we couldn't talk about it. Well, Durga remembered. She's better than us. You're better than us, honestly. You are. Why aren't you hosting this show? Is what I want to know. Because I would watch that. Anyway. So yeah, that happens. Jamie, who's real Jamie now, apparently we've accepted, gets the cup. Where's Carrie? Blah blah blah. I'm gonna go through this so fast because like I don't care about so much of it. Then they do a flashback because like Jamie's like, I think it's time to call Dad and tell him and Taylor and Rachel. And flashback, Margaret's like, thank you, Derek or Daryl or whatever the heck your name is. Thanks for coming. We may be finding our boy. And he's like, let's not get our hopes up too much. And that was it. And I was like, okay, weird. And then she's like, no. Carrie doesn't even know about those people. So it doesn't matter because literally I never told her because when she met me, I was alone and very desperate, probably. Then there's a guy who's mad at the bus station. He's mad at a guy for asking who took the tab off his flyer. And he's like, for the last time, it's not my job to monitor the bulletin board, which I was like, that seems like an overreaction.
He has Margaret PTSD.
He does. He does. You're right. You're right. He's like, it's nothing against you, dude. But this crazy lady used to come in every day and ask me. So he's like mad at this guy. We find out this guy is named Ren. Ren is special needs. I don't know how else to say it.
Because I don't. He just has Down syndrome.
Did they classify? I don't even think they classified it during the episode. So I'm just gonna say special needs. I don't know. Fully independent though.
Yeah.
He doing his own thing. And also, you know what? No, I'll get to it in a second. Hold on. I'll get to it in a second. So Jamie and Margaret meet him. Jamie was like, I saw it. I'm the one who took the tab. Margaret then claims it was her that took the tab, which was weird, but okay. And then he's like, hey, I'm looking for my fiance. Her name's Diane. And I don't know where she is. And then Margaret broke that man. And she did. And Daryl does suck. So anyway, Margaret, I just want to read you what Margaret says exactly. Okay? So we're going to come back to it in a second. Can you come into my office? I can help you reunite with Diane. He's like, great. Thank you. And he dances off. And then Jamie's like, Margaret, you're a real superhero. And I was like, okay. Oh, Durga says, I love that they featured special needs actors. I cried on and off during the episode. Honestly, I was like way more invested in their story than I was in some of the other stuff. But
I was so happy to see special needs actors. I was like,
yeah, actually playing special needs people. I know. Thank you for not. Also, like, why? Oh my God. Anyway, we're just gonna move on. I'm not gonna talk about it. Okay, so then there's like another thing going on because obviously they're trying to get everybody that's ever been a client safe, because guess what? Lena's poisoning them. Ha 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 ha. And she's just running all over the place, apparently, like an insane person with rat poison, putting it in people's food somehow.
As much as I cared about these people in season one,
I
I
don't care
didn't
about I
give a
don't
damn
care.
about that story.
I don't care about Lena
I
at
don't
all.
care.
I'm like, just stop. You're annoying me.
Yes,
Honestly, you're annoying me.
somebody kill this lady.
Okay. Oh, so you're putting poison in people's food? Oh my god. You're annoying. I would have bullied it out of you, Lena. Anyway. So they're like trying to deal with that. And then like, obviously, so they're trying to deal with all of that. Also, Carrie. So it's like Carrie, now all of the M&A clients being threatened. Lena's still on the loose. There's all this other stuff going on. Ginny. Her name was Ginny. Ginny, not Jenny. Ginny. Anyway, then all of a sudden, Ren pops up and he's asking for Diane. And Margaret's like, oh, damn it. I forgot about him. And then she was like, I think you misunderstood. The audacity. No, we didn't. You told him.
I was so annoyed with her.
I was like, what do you mean he misunderstood? No, he didn't.
I greatly enjoyed watching him tell her off.
Yeah, as he should. As he should. Do you know what she should have said? She should have said, I'm so sorry. I should have better explained myself. Not you misunderstood. It ain't on him. You said the wrong thing. Are you okay? All right, hold on. Let me get back to the comments. Yeah, I was like, Margaret, WTF. Durga said, thanks for not hiring Daniel Day-Lewis. I mean, we do love the man, because I could listen to him say, I will drink your milkshake all day long. Why does it sound so sexual? I don't know. Why am I into it? I also don't know. Durga says I couldn't care less about leather right now. For real. Yeah, exactly. No, Margaret, you miscommunicated. Thank you. She did.
Can we just get into Margaret for a minute? Because
Okay, go ahead. Go off, girl.
wow.
Go off.
I need to, because she was my fave. She was my
Yeah,
fave.
yeah.
And I made a statement at the beginning of the season, and I still stick to it. And now she's moved all the way down. She is my least favorite person on the team. Why? Because you still don't want to call that boy's father?
It's messed up, ain't it? It is jacked.
I am done. I don't care what your reason is.
Girl, just do it. Just call him. He's the father of your child. He's on the birth certificate.
You have daughters. Like the way she just completely, she's like Madison. The way she just disregards her daughters is ridiculous.
I know. It bothers me. So that's the thing. It's not like, okay, like I don't like Daryl because I think he's like a shitbag. But
Right.
Margaret is a problem. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
She is her. But what I take issue with is the fact I hate that we're like trashing the show right now. But anyway, we love the show. We do. We do. What I take issue with is the fact that it's not that Daryl was like, I don't love him. I think he was not great. I don't think he knew how to be a good husband in that way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, which is fair. He's never gone through it before. How would he know? Right? Like, okay. Should he have been more intuitive? Yes. Was he right sometimes to call her out? 100% also yes. He didn't leave. He didn't leave her to take care of the girls. He took the girls. He's been caring for your children.
Mm-hmm.
While you've been doing God knows what, gallivanting around, sitting at a bus station all night, ignoring your daughters. So you kind of owe him this. You finally found him and you didn't bother to tell him? He went through it too, and he had to keep living.
The same way I couldn't wait for them to find out that Gabby was lying to everybody. I can't wait for her family to find out how long she knew he was back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 100%. Okay, so Ren comes in and he's like, he's pissed. He's pissed. Because Lacey's like, hi, Ren, I'm Lacey. Which I was like, don't. He's gonna get mad. Don't do that. And she's like, why don't you come with me and answer some questions about Diane so we can help you? She like really baby talks him. Yeah, trash mom. And he's like, I'm not a charity case. Go off, Ren. Go off. We want to hear it. Honestly. And they're like, no, you're not. And he's like, you forgot I was coming. I saw the look on your face. And I was like,
it.
yes, tell them.
Yes.
Tell them. Now you want to help me because you feel bad? Diane and I don't need your help. Amen, brother. You don't. Anyway, so Gabby's trying to get a hold of Trent. She wants him to like take care of all the M&A clients. That's insane, Gabby. I'm sorry. That's an insane request. The fact that she's mad and he's like, we're looking for Carrie and Lena who are maybe going to kill people. I don't have time for this. And now I have to get protection on Jenny. Like, we don't have enough people. The fact that she's like, yeah, you've got endless supplies. Why aren't you doing this? He's like, no, I don't. I don't, though.
I wanted to reach through the TV and strangle her.
I know. I was like, Gabby, chill. I get it. You're stressed, but chill.
I'm like, number one, like you said, they're looking for these two psychopaths already. And this is 2 out of how many criminals in their vicinity at the
I know. It's like there has to be and like who's doing the domestic violence calls and like it's like there are so many things happening. Just like let them just let them do their job, okay? Like it'll be fine. But anyway, then there's a call because there's a disturbance at the bus station and they thought it was Carrie. It wasn't. Guess what? It's just Ren passing out flyers. And this man from the bus station is so traumatized from Margaret that he's like, this man is bothering people. And they're like, no, he's not. Which then Gabby's like, okay, I have to repeat what she says because I was baffled by it. Okay. Trent's like, it seems to me he's just asking questions, same kind I would in a missing persons case. And she's like, the only person that seems to be bothered is you. She comes off real angry too. I was like, whoa, hold up, girl. And he's like, hey, I'm just trying to do my job. Okay. And then she's like, well, if discrimination is a part of that job, then you are earning that check.
He died.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm absolutely on the floor dead. I'm buried. I'm 6 feet under. I'm so dead over this comment. And then she goes, if not, I suggest you find another task before I turn this into a very bad day for you. And I was like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do to this guy? You lost your damn mind.
They all collectively.
The fact that they all fly in and fly off the handle immediately. Dur says, first you let them hand out flyers. Next thing you know, they're sleeping in the bus station. It's a slippery slope. It is. You're right. They're
about
girl.
to have a no flyer sign put up in the bus station.
No flyers.
No
missing person flyers here. You'll sleep here and I can't handle it. My staff are buying you coffee every day. They can't afford it. But you make them so sad that they have to do it. It's not fair. It's emotional manipulation. Okay.
Oh, what about the fact that, I don't know. Like, what year was Jamie kidnapped? Do we know?
It was 7? No, it wasn't 7 years. Was it 7 years?
Shouldn't bus stations have cameras?
Yeah, they should. But as we can tell, the bus stations don't have great cameras. They have like one camera. They have one camera that just shoots that one angle that we always see of it. Durga says, what would Gabby do? Why put him in her basement? Stop. Okay. All right. So then Tom, this freaking, I don't even know what happens with this, but this guy gives me the heaves, man. He, he's like, thank you for that. And she's like, some people lack awareness. And I was like, can you just bring it down a notch? Why you go? This man ain't making but no money in this bus station. And you are tearing him up for no reason. Anyway, then she's like, they're gonna like ask questions, but like then Sadie, Tom's girlfriend, knows and recognizes Gabby. And anyway, they're looking for Diane. They're all there for Ren. And Tom says people tend to I always say this wrong. Infantilize. There we go. Infantilize him and Diane, but he's super independent. And so Ren is like, I think we should canvass the neighborhood. And Trent's like all on board. So like Trent and him are going to work together to work Diane's case. So then they find out Lena did something else. What did she do? She hit another M&A client. Was it Tony? Yeah, it was Tony. He and his family are safe. Who the hell is Tony? None of us know. But they're still alive. Care. Don intercepted the food.
I was like, this is their opportunity to a whole bunch of people.
Like, what is happening? They could have, you know what I mean? And I would have been like, we don't really care. Finally, something's happening. Anyway, there's like a whole thing about like Catcher in the Rye that just doesn't really matter. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So we're just going to move on. Anyway, I don't care about Lena. Nobody does. I just wish that she would die off screen like Christian. Anyway. So the bureau, then we finally get to see Sir. Finally, what's happening with Sir? Well, he's been absconded by the FBI, and he's like, oh, I'm warned by your speech, Agent Millen. But if you want my cooperation in the future, I'm going to need some incentives. I know what you've offered other inmates in the past. The BTK killer. I hate that it's BTK killer. It drives me. It's like ATM machine. It makes me so mad. The BTK killer murdered 10 people, but since he helped bring in his copycat, the Bureau shaved 5 years off of his sentence. Ron Treat sold fentanyl to minors, but was transferred to a country club after he ratted out his supplier. So I'll ask you again, what incentives can you offer me? And he's like, you don't get to make demands. If you're unwilling to keep me happy, perhaps your boss will. I love that he immediately crumbles. Oh, well, Mr. Sir, I guess we could get you another bail hearing. And he's like, I had something more immediate in mind. Oh, well, what will that be? What can I get you, sir? It's so crazy. I'm like, wow, that's crazy work, dude.
Let me answer his question with how I actually meant to start this episode, but I had completely forgot. You ready?
Yeah, okay, go.
Gabrielle!
Okay. Durga says, I really wish we could save some time and stop having everyone gush over how great Gabby is. We know. Give me better dialogue. Yeah, 100%. How did Hugh even get back in prison? Where did he go at the end of the last episode? What was the reason? Like, what?
I think it was like a little murmur, like, yeah, he must have helped. He must have finished whatever he was helping them with or something.
Like, they just move him back.
Like, what?
They like pull him out. They're like, we just needed you to know we're in charge now. It's for the audience. Don't worry about it. Okay, so good catch, because that was weird. Anyway, so as it turns out, Tom and Sadie come to talk to Gabby and et al. And and it was like Diane was caught in the middle of Ren and her parents. They're protective of their daughter. Ren's like, no, they're controlling. He's like so mad. And then Tom is getting like really defensive and also acting weird. And also Sadie's acting weird. Everybody's like acting weird.
I just wanted them both arrested immediately.
Yeah, it was weird.
Just lock them
Anyway,
up.
so as it turns out, like Ren wanted to get married, have a family. He wants to have a kid. He's trying to be a police officer. He's taken the exam twice already. He's failed both times. But to be fair, people do fail the police exam. That's a thing that happens. And you just have to go take it again then. So he's trying. He wants to like make a better life for himself and he wants to do that with Diane so that he can like take care of her, which is really sweet. I like it. Anyway, she's pregnant. Surprise! She's pregnant. You know what else is a surprise? Ren is infertile. So also surprise. Who's the baby daddy? Tom. Why? Also, and why? I don't know. Why do you look like that? That's all I'm gonna say. I feel bad because he's a person who has a life. But why you look like that? That's horrible. I shouldn't say that. Anyway. Okay, so anyway, we get the one shot of Diane walking through the police station. Or through the bus station. We also find out that she was at DCPD trying to figure out like how could Ren get a job. Also turns out Ren says that Diane did a good job blowing a whistle earlier this week, which was the cutest thing I've ever seen or heard. And it meant that she was a whistleblower. She ratted on someone at work because they were stealing money out of the register. Turns out that is still not the person who committed the crime. She just felt bad because she thought that Diane was like too unaware to know what she was doing. So she felt bad that she like hurt Diane. Mm-hmm. Okay. Diane's parents are devastated that Diane is pregnant. They're also really mad that Tom is the dad because like, what? And Tom is like, yeah, I'm the dad. I just donated my sperm. It's not that big of a deal. But like it is. And then how? How did she get?
That's what I wanted to know, and then I didn't want to know. Yeah.
Anyway, that's where I stopped. That's where I stopped the episode. We're actually really close to the end. So what's the rest? What's the rest that happens
okay,
here?
let's see. The girlfriend kidnapped her.
Sadie did it.
She knew she was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And she was giving her God knows what, trying to kill the baby.
No, to kill the baby? That's horrible.
So yeah, they find her. Margaret calls the jackass.
Oh, Daryl?
Mm-hmm. And she holds a press conference with Carrie's biological son, basically saying, maybe you get to see your kid if you come down here and let us lock your tiny up.
Oh, that is ruthless. What? Oh my gosh. Okay.
So yeah, that happened. And then let me just make sure I'm not skipping anything before I get to this last part. Oh yeah. So of course Carrie shows up at the bus station, walks in like a psychopath, like, yeah, baby. Oh my god, it's really you. Come here, come to mom. Like, lady. And then of course the police closed in on her immediately and locked her up and
Obviously, you've
took
lost
her
your damn
away.
mind. She is insane. They baited her with her own son. Yeah.
And then, if I'm not mistaken, you then see Don busting into the prison to scream and yell at Sir that if anything happens to her, he's gonna follow him to hell. And do something. I forgot.
Not to hell.
And
Okay.
yeah, and he's like, what happened? What happened? And they're yelling at each other. And yeah, what happened? Your sister got to Gabby. No,
This, I haven't seen it, but I feel like this is incredibly accurate. I have loved this reenactment. You know what? Hollywood, you got your next reenactment actor right here. Unsolved mysteries, here you come. Durga says, I loved that last scene. M&A will lie to Sir in a heartbeat. They really will.
Yeah.
They do not give a F. They do not. That's crazy. Is that the end of the episode? That's insane.
Yeah. Like
Wait, what happened with Diane?
I forgot. They rescue Diane, they send her to the hospital, she reunites with her parents, the baby's okay. And then the weirdest thing happens, and I said, oh, this is what pisses Bridget off every time. Because why would Gabby standing there with the doctor saying, you want to hear the baby's heartbeat? And then
why is she interjecting herself into everybody's personal business?
What is happening?
Like she's over there, like she's like asking like Diane, like, are you gonna name the baby Gabby? Don't you think you should? Like, girl, what is wrong with you? Go home. Why are they? This has nothing to do with you.
I'm like, are they trying to show us that Gabby needs to see it through and be nosy and like give
I don't
blood for the
know. I don't know.
Or is it that they don't know how to close the story out and show us what happened in that story without Gabby standing there awkwardly?
You could just show it and we could just see it and it would be fine. And I don't need Gabby to be there. Durga said Gabby needs a life. India just got out of the movies. Well, I hope you had fun at the movies.
Did you see Sinners?
Oh, did you see Sinner? Okay, you need to tell us. You need to tell us. And she said that ending was funny yet so dramatic.
Yeah.
Durga says there was one part where Don grabs her and Mark Paul just strangles out a Gabrielle. I feel like Kira did it justice. I feel like I don't even need to watch it now. I saw it. How did we like the episode? It's I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I cared about the characters more. So like, good on you, Found. I cared about Ren and Diane. I did not care about Tom. I want to punch him in his greasy face. She said no, she watched Sinners last week. But today they watched Thunderbolts. That's that new Marvel movie.
I'm doing a one-person boycott against that movie because I wasn't able to see Sinners in IMAX, and they removed it and put that movie in my IMAX theater.
Durga says Kira did amazing. It felt just like the show. It did. It felt genuine, you know?
I think that what they should do is have me just reenact everything that's supposed to be in the trailer, and then that's what they show as the trailer for the next episode.
I would watch the hell out of that. Actually, I don't even need to watch the episode then. I'm sold. Durga says she rates this episode a 6 out of 10. Yeah, I feel that's fair. I feel like that's a fair rating. Yeah. I could not have cared any less about. Why do I not care about the main characters all of a sudden? I don't care.
I really didn't care.
I'm sorry. Don't give us characters like Ren and then take them away. That's all I want now. I don't want any of this other garbage. I just want to follow Ren and Diane's story now. Show me that instead. That's what I want to see. Durga says, oh, everyone should go see The Ugly Stepsister.
What's that?
Yeah, what is that? All right, give us the deets. India says, Kira did an amazing impression of you. Yeah, let's applaud. There you go. So good. Loved it. Indy says, "Do y'all think Don did that to get Hugh unraveled, or did Lena actually capture Gabby?" Oh no, it's a plot. It's a plot. I know they put it on there so that everybody would be like, "Oh my god, Gabby's hurt." Except you've never given us any weight behind anything that you've done. There's no
Yeah.
teeth. So literally Gabby will never be hurt and everyone will always be okay.
I mean, even if, oh my God, she got Gabby. Even if she got Gabby, oh my God, she poisoned Gabby. Even if she poisoned Gabby, guess what? Everything's gonna be fine.
She'll still be fine.
It's okay.
You know what? They'll leave it off at the end of an episode and they'll be like, "She's been poisoned." And then the next episode she'll be running on a treadmill. And everyone will be like, "That's weird." And how? What? Why? I thought she was poisoned.
Her
And they'll be like,
esophagus and stomach lining are made of steel.
although Gabby was on the floor dying, she was able to force herself to throw up and it saved her own life because she's that incredible.
And then she pumped her own
She did. Carol, this isn't funny. This is what happened. Durga says Don is lying, in my opinion, rattling Hugh for sure.
Oh,
And he says, I
yeah.
keep saying Hugh is a love struck idiot, and Don being rageful was chef's kiss.
Yeah. Mhm.
Durga says it's Cinderella from the perspective of one of the stepsisters, but the Dark Brothers Grimm version. Ooh, dude, wait. Is the the Grimm brothers is the one where they have to wear the iron shoes at the end. That one's sick. Do you know this? Do you know this? The ending of the actual Cinderella story?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. So okay, so Cinderella and the prince get married. They get married. And to punish the stepmother, the evil stepsisters, or it's the stepsisters, I guess, they take iron shoes made out of iron, and they put them in a fire until they're red hot. And then they put them on the stepsisters and they make them dance at the wedding.
What?
Yep.
I have a couple people I might want to
Grimm brothers are messed up. And that was the version of fairy tales I was given as a child.
Listen, I would have rather had Grimm's fairy tales than
They're so good. They're
yeah.
dark. They are messed up, but they're good. India says, to be honest, I was like, Hugh, this is what you get for being snappy. And now look what happened. She's gone and it's your fault. Durga says they cut off their feet to fit in the glass slipper. It's jacked, dude. It's super jacked. But anyway, it's is it like that? Is it like that in the movie? Because then actually maybe then I would go see it.
Right?
Yeah, Cinderella's gruesome. It's sick. It's sick. But like fairy tales were different back then. The little story, the story of the Little Mermaid. I'm talking so fast I can't even get things right now. The story of the Little Mermaid. At the end of it, the deal she makes with the sea witch is not that she'll lose her voice forever. It's that she will be turned into sea foam.
What?
If she doesn't kiss him.
Who would make that deal?
And the sea witch doesn't come and find him. It turns out he's in love with another woman. And because she loves him so much and she wants him to be happy, she lets herself turn into sea foam. It's so depressing.
What?
And that's not even Grimm's brothers. That was Hans Christian Andersen. Yeah, I know. Andy says, I didn't know about the Grimm's fairy tales until 7th grade, but yeah, those fairy tales are messy. I know, it's what I was hoping for when that story Grimm came out, because I was like really into that, but it didn't hit the same. It wasn't dark enough. I might have a problem. I might have a problem that I'm needing so much death and violence in my shows.
Well, there was none in mine, so I had to turn to Stephen King books when I was in 3rd grade. But I didn't know, like, I don't know why I didn't know about Grimm, like the stories. But anytime as a teenager and an adult that it was like Grimm Brothers stories, I always wanted to watch it. So I must have figured out what it was at some point or another.
India said, I just know that Mark Paul Gosselaar is having a blast playing Hugh Joseph Evans, a delusional yet love-struck man. I can't imagine how fun that role is because he gets to like yell and be like so overly over the top dramatic. It's so good. I love it. We love him. Okay. Let's talk about next week's episodes. Not episodes, episode in the following week. Okay. So we are going to finish out strong. There's no more breaks. Thank God. Because I was a little bit worried about it. So the 21st episode is next week, again on Thursday, the 8th. It is directed by Demaine Davis.
Yes.
Written by Michael G. Peterson and Jeremy Powell, and it's entitled Missing While a Family. Interesting. Please don't interject more people I don't care about. And then, Ren and Diane were so cute. We loved them. Also, Ren is a badass.
Yes.
Tell them. Just tell them. Missing While Dying is the last episode of the season. And what? It will air May 15th. So it'll be the following week, Thursday. It was directed by Nikhil Panise and then written by Okoro Carroll and Brianna Adams. Brianna? Whatever. So yeah, back to back. Now we're going. Okay. Indy says the promo for the last 2 episodes was crazy.
Oh, there's a promo for the last 2.
You know I don't be watching promos, but I hope it's good. Oh, good. Indy said I heard the actress of Teen Gabi is coming back for next week. Okay, good. So yeah, I am excited to finish this out strong. And then I guess my question would be, do you want us to go back to Buffy like right away? Do you want us to do something else for a little bit? Is there any other show you'd like us to cover? You just let us know. Indy and Durga, honestly, you're running this show right now because you're here. And you're here, you're a ride or dies. So
we will be gone for one Friday.
That is true. We will be gone. Yeah, so we'll do the 9th, the 16th, then we'll be gone for a Friday. And then we can be back on the 30th.
Which is also the day my kindergartner graduates.
They're getting so big. And he says, I also do think a slight Evans family flashback is coming for next week. Ooh, exciting.
I wonder if it's going to be like with all 3 kids.
I hope so. I'd like to see that dynamic since we haven't seen it at all. All we've seen is that one scene with the woman who came into the apartment.
I can't believe they killed Christian just for Lena to annoy me every episode.
Bro, like and off screen for no reason.
Right.
India says she's just predicting it. She just thinks there'll be an Evans family flashback. I wish there would. I'd like to know more about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so any opinions you ladies have or anybody else who's watching, because we do get quite a lot of viewers each week. So if anybody else has any opinions on what you'd like us to cover, go ahead and just clickety-clackety, type it in that chat. Not in the chat, the comments. I'm an idiot. Also, please like this video and subscribe it. I'm supposed to say that at the beginning. Why am I telling you now?
Also, thank you for whoever stayed past our 22-minute ADHD avoidance.
That was a lot. We really wanted to avoid talking about this episode. So thank you for that. Yeah. Anyone who stayed, you're an absolute angel. I don't know how you made it this far, honestly. Andy said, I also heard he was about to get more dangerous than he has been. Ooh.
Well, something has to happen.
They gotta up the ante. Every time my dog sneezes, she slams her head in the ground.
Like, I need him to
that's not normal.
Oh, what?
That can't be normal. She like sneezes like she's unaware of where her head is, and so she smacks it into the floor.
Oh my goodness.
She need glasses. Does my dog need glasses?
I need Hugh to be over Gabby and move on to someone else or become like a serial kidnapper or something.
I don't know. What we're doing just isn't working all that well, you know? And then you give us one of the best episodes we ever seen, and then you just take it away. It's not fair. It's what I want
You
every week.
know,
I want drama over the top. But then this episode, you made me not care about any of the main characters at all. How am I supposed to feel about all this? What am I supposed to do?
we didn't need Lena to be a part of this episode at all.
No, 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 no. And he says, I need baby girl Lena to go, but
Like,
also need Hugh to crash out big time.
yeah.
Yeah, I want
Listen,
both.
we got the beginning of a crash out. I'm hoping we continue right from that point next.
We won't. Suddenly he'll be in a resort and you'll be like,
Mm-hmm.
what's happening?
Mm-hmm.
And then the FBI guy will be his butler and he'll be like, why? And it turns out that they made a bet and the FBI guy lost. He says, I've been saying season 3 needs to go grittier and darker if we get a renewal. I'm a little bit worried. We still haven't announced renewal. I feel like they were a little too optimistic.
I'm gonna need them to look at the statistics of people who are rescued
Thank
and
you.
like their hair
Thank
was
you.
just done 3 hours before you rescued them. And like like I'm gonna need
Mhm.
y'all to look at the statistics, and if it's only 30% of people found, then I'm gonna need 70% of y'all extra characters to die.
Or something.
Or
Or
something.
like or like the episode finishes and we still don't know what happened to them,
Yes.
you know, or
Because
like
there's cold cases. They exist and lots
yeah,
of them, and they
I
need to
know.
be able to, like, they said they wanted to be based slightly in reality, and then it's, I don't know what
It's
happened.
not.
Yeah.
Well, and it's like, okay, so you have like okay, so out of all the cases you've done, you only have 4 that you've not been able to find or you've like failed them. Well, then give us a flashback of one of those.
Mm-hmm.
That had to have changed the dynamic for them. That would be
Mm-hmm.
emotional to go through. Give us that then. Like the writing is already set up for it. You're just not following through on it. I don't think anybody watching this show is going to be like, that was too harsh.
Right.
We're watching a show about a woman who kidnapped her own kidnapper.
And
I
it
think we're
comes
okay with it.
on after Special Victims Unit.
Yeah, I know. Well, now I guess organized crime
Oh, one of them.
is on Thursdays now, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think so. I don't know.
The ratings for season 2 are not bad, but it's not great. It's somewhere in the middle. Yeah, exactly. It went down again for this episode, unfortunately. So it's just it ain't good. But anyway, all right. You let us know in the comments what you want out of us for after Found is over, what you'd like us to work on. If you want us to continue Buffy, we can do that. I'm open to suggestions for other shows. If there's something else you'd like us to watch, I'm okay with that. Yeah, and we got some busy weeks coming up here, girl. Last of Us is on, Dead City's about to be on, and we're doing this. I'm going live 3 times a week.
And
And doing a recording session.
I've been thinking of putting something together for a Charmed rewatch.
Ooh, we could also do Charmed.
Yeah.
Because you can channel share. I give you that option every week.
I always skip it because I'm like, can I really do this?
You could.
Or
Yeah, you could.
oh, okay.
Yeah, you
Because
can
I
channel
remember
share.
it used to pop up before, like with Dave, but then it
Well,
wouldn't.
you have to like go through the whole process. So it takes a long time. So you have to be in the studio like super early to do it. But once you
Oh,
get it set up and connected, it should just be easy to do. It's like a toggle that you flip on.
oh, okay.
But
I'll figure it
the
out.
initial setup is kind of a pain in the butt. Oh, Durga says forever voting Attack on Titan.
Oh.
which I do like it.
Yeah, I love
I
Attack on.
do like it, so I'm not mad about it.
You want me to cry?
Andy says I haven't watched Charmed or Buffy, but I want to. Well, we just did last week. We did Buffy. You were busy. We did Buffy. Go lay down. This is too much. You're being very dramatic today. We did watch Buffy. I did cover the first episode by myself. It's not great. My coverage. But
When I was
I
done
was
with
feeling
the
very
Found
frazzled.
episode, we started the first episode of Buffy. That's why I was like,
Oh, that's
oh,
why you
the
said the theme was
theme song
catchy.
is
Yeah, it
still
is.
kind of catchy.
I talked about that during the breakdown
Oh, nice.
about like where it came from. Okay, maybe you should go watch it. Go watch it. I give some details. There were some things I learned while I was doing it. So like I knew a lot of stuff already about Buffy, but there were some things I learned that I didn't know.
Okay.
So all right. Well, we will see. We will see where it goes. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Too many options, honestly. All right, we'll leave your comments. Making sure you like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, because I don't know, we're like kind of funny, I guess.
So tell me if this works. Does it still do the heart?
It is not doing anything. It did it, and then it did it. It made me a liar. It made me a liar. I don't care for that. Durga says Charmed is the whole reason I love the Smiths. I was a depressed teen, so that's the whole reason I love the Smiths, but but I get that. I get that. Or Orphan Black is also what she said.
Listen, Sestra.
I haven't watched it.
You've never. Oh, wait.
Mm-mm.
Did you say you didn't want to watch Orphan Black?
I couldn't decide between the American or the British version. Isn't that the one? No, that was Being Human.
Mm-hmm.
They came out at the same time. That's why I confused them. No, Orphan Black was on Sci-Fi. But then there's also been more Orphan Blacks. There's not just the one. None of those, huh?
No.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, well, I'm gonna go. My dog is freaking out, so I gotta go let her out. But also, like, I need to order dinner and stuff because I didn't do any of that yet. I love you guys so much. Thank you for always being here. You know what? I tell everybody about you. I talk about you all the time. I say how amazing you guys are. It sounds a little weird, but I'm just really thankful. And I'm kind of like Takeerah will tell you, I'm a very emotional person. I am. I create deep connections with a lot of stuff. So.
Shame. Did y'all find us on Twitter?
Oh, yeah. How did you find us? Adura says the OG Orphan Black.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? We'll do it. We'll do at least the first episode. We'll just see. Now I got to make a freaking thumbnail for it. You guys. That'll be after graduation, so I'll be able to take care of stuff a little bit better.
I have Sestra tattooed on me.
Stop. I don't know what that means, but I know it means you have an Orphan Black tattoo.
Mm-hmm. It just means sister.
Oh, that's cute. Okay. Yeah, we love you. We'll do Orphan Black. It's fine. We'll at least start it. We'll at least do one episode and just see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, I need to know, how did you guys find us? Did you find us on Twitter? Did you find us through a YouTube search? I'm wondering. I'm just wondering. I changed the description to this video in hopes that it would yield more results. There's hashtags and everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I tried. I really tried. All right. We're going to go. We love you guys so much. We'll see you next week. Same time, same place. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Durga's still going on about Orphan Black. And we will be covering the penultimate episode. So Indy says Twitter. Indy
Oh,
says Twitter.
okay.
Okay. That was all Takeerah then. It ain't me. I just post it and Takeerah reposts and then she sends it to the right people. Because it surely ain't me.
I apologize if y'all see me acting up on Twitter.
And she do be doing that sometimes. She do. That's okay. I just turn around. I'm like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Durga says I was looking up Found videos and you guys were live and I loved you both. Oh, that is so cute. What a meet cute we have. I love it. Oh, I love that. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. Okay. All right. We're going to go. Bye. We'll see you guys next week. Love you so much.